Hello, I'm Michael Bybee, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. The Longhorn is synonymous with Texas culture, and one nearby city holds a significant role in their preservation and the heritage that surrounds them. Here to tell us more is Anita Butler with the Butler Longhorn Museum. Anita, great to see you.
Hi.
So the Longhorn, I know it was at one point almost extinct, right? What was
Yes.
done to save the Longhorn?
In the 1920s, there were very few Longhorns, and 6 families in a division of the Department of the Interior, the Wichita Wildlife Refuge, started breeding programs. And one of those breeding programs was on the Butler Ranch in League City.
Gotcha. Which brings us to the Butler Longhorn Museum years later.
Yes, years later. And so that's why we are located in League City,
Gotcha.
because that's where the Butler Ranch was.
Okay, that makes sense. So walk us through what someone would expect at the Butler Longhorn Museum.
Well, we have local history of League City, which was a very different place before NASA came to town. And then we have the history of the Butler Longhorns. We have an incredible collection of Longhorn skulls and shoulder mounts. And then we have a arms room, we have a barn room, farming and ranching tools. It's a very interesting place.
Has the Butler Longhorn Museum been around for a long time?
No, sir. We started in 2010. It was originally a project of the city of League City, and they started it way back in 2005, and it just didn't come to fruition.
Right.
So we formed a group, and in 2010, the Friends of the Butler Longhorn Museum opened up.
You know, you talk about museum in Texas and the Longhorn being synonymous with Texas. I would think that if ever I have friends that come from out of state and kind of visit, I want to see these Longhorns. I want to see. Do you guys have a lot of people from out of state that come into the museum?
We have international travelers,
Yeah.
a lot of international and out of state, because when people come to Texas, they want to see cowboys and Longhorns.
I bet. No, yeah, exactly. You know, that's my point. So there are a number of bloodlines.
Yes.
Right? Walk me through what that is. For me,
Okay.
A Longhorn's a Longhorn.
Well, there's 6 bloodlines, 7 total. There's the Wrights, the Peelers, the Yates, the Phillips, the Marks, and the Butlers, and then again the Wildlife Refuge. And what those people did is back in the 20s, the early 20s and 30s, they started breeding programs. And so their bloodline, now the Butler bloodline, I don't mean to brag, but
Right.
the Butler bloodline is the most prevalent bloodline in Longhorn pedigrees today. It was a very large breeding program.
Gotcha.
And then in 1974, after the passing of Mr. Milby Butler, my grandfather, his herd was dispersed at what they call the Raywood sale. And at that point, Blackie Graves, the Partlows, DeWitt Michelle, they went in and they understood the significance of these animals.
Right.
Went in and bought the animals, the steers and the cows and the bulls, and started breeding programs of their own, which developed into what we know today as the Texas Butler Longhorn
Gotcha.
breeders.
So real quickly, I want to mention you have Boot Scootin' Longhorn special coming up in July.
Yes, we have the Boot Scootin' Longhorn Social, July the 12th, Saturday at South Shore Harbor Hotel. It's our annual fundraiser, and it's a really fun time.
It sounds like it. I wish you the best of luck with the museum. Sounds like a fantastic place to come and
Thank
visit.
you.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Sure. To learn more about the Butler Longhorn Museum and other Newsmakers segments, visit ComcastNewsmakers.com. I'm Michael Bybee.